We are two screws loose. So tonight we're performing in a sack, in a cube, in a box, in a bar. Or is it in a bar or in a box?
A cube, a sack, in a cube, in a bar.
In a box, in a bar, in a cube, in a sack.
A glass box.
So people can see in, we can see out. We're not sure if people can see us.
Silhouetted, you might say.
But we can see each other. There'll be some stretchy elastic involved. We've worked with elastic before, an elastic type of things, very tactile things. A Play-Doh, for example, that's quite elastic too. So you just mix, if you mix enough oil into the flour and the water, and then you add food colouring, you can make wonders of elasticity.
So the sack is probably the thing that joins us in a visual sense, more so than some of the costumes that have been worn on boats.
We've been connected on boats and ships across the Baltic Sea. A lot of what we'll be doing really is exploring the shapes of the cube and the shapes that we make in the cube and the shapes.
And in the shape itself, and then just independently. You're moving your body knowing that you're surrounded by people who have got at least two focuses. Someone's performing on a stage outside the cube playing music, and then there might be a DJ and buying drinks,
bringing a different rhythm into there. Really, it's a lot about we'll be creating a different rhythm in that space. So we'll be maybe slowing down, or will we be speeding things up?
All of a sudden, we're just covered in gold dust and finding little fragments of things that have a bit of a Liberace connotation, and lots of gold tonight.
Lots of gold. Gold in our costumes and a bit of blue, royal blue.
Red lippy wrapped heads.
Hats, big Mexican hats.
Polka dot shoulders.
Mexican hats that may turn into skirts. 2screwsLoose has been a lot about then two people at a time connecting, but a lot of the time it's been Sari and Tim. And now it's Richard and Sari, and then tomorrow night it'll be Margaret and Sari. So, but it's really about, and it could be more than two people, but at the moment it's been 2screwsLoose. But formally I think we made the first actions in 2007, and often being tied together, being inside bags, being with costumes.
Heads obscured.
Obscured heads. And obscured bodies. The most recently it was two arms, my left arm and his right arm being connected as one arm, and walking around a city like that, but really exploring how body parts, how two people's body parts can become merged without it being sexual. Because it's not about that, it's really exploring connectedness and disconnectedness. But it's really evolved from previous collaborations, so even going back to the Wild Boys, because I'd say my first interactions with performing with you and with Tim and with Margaret as well, it's all been back to the Wild Boys days. When